This life is an endless journey of rebirth. This is Brendan, aka Wolf, here documenting the ongoing shift in consciousness through my own personal experience, through my own personal growth, taking part once again in a sweat lodge ceremony tonight on the full moon. This is my 4th sweat lodge that I have done, and each time that I do this, I open my heart to whatever healing, to whatever purging, to whatever cleansing, to whatever releasing that needs to take place in this moment, as I continue to open myself up to more of who I am, to more of who I can be, as I continue to deepen my connection with myself, with the earth, with my elders, with the ancients, with all of the energy around us, as I continue to learn, as I continue to grow, as I continue to become more of who I am, so I can continue to be of service of those who I love. And so, as a before and after, I use this opportunity to set my intention to remind myself of how much I am loved by myself, by others, by the earth, by Gaia herself. And so, as I move through the portal, as I step back into the cosmic womb that this sweat lodge represents, allow me, great spirits, to emerge with more strength, with more embodiment, with a deeper wisdom, with a further expanded experience, and a remembrance of who I am. There is much to say, and I will save many of those words after I have returned from this ceremony. So, for all of you watching this, the heartbeat that I am is the heartbeat that we are. Thank you for being a part of this journey. And as always, I love you. And I'll see you on the other side. Healing for my heart, strength for my spirit, clarity for my mind. These were just some of the things that I was reflecting on, that I was asking for through this ceremony, through another beautiful, sacred opportunity to connect not only with myself, but with ceremony, with tradition, with ancestors. And so, as I literally step out of this sweat lodge, haven't even wiped my face, fresh in this moment, heart open, lungs expanded. So much to reflect on for all of us, for myself, as we walk this journey. And when we're in this ceremony, for those who may be unfamiliar, the format of it, when you're in there, they bring in the stones, the grandfathers, as they call them, and then they close it off, put on the water, the elements combine, creates the steam. You root into the earth, everything is there. The heat becomes tremendous, and the only place to go is inwards. And as you do this, you reflect, you pray, you grow, you remember. And within it, you reflect on all the gifts that you have been given, and all the prayers that you have to offer for others, for yourself, and those things that you wish for to call in to your journey. And so as I was in there, as I was in this ceremony, as we sit in that circle, I was visualizing a very potent psychedelic image of the ancestors gathering around us in the sweat lodge, and around us like stone pillars with faces. Our ancestors stood looking down on us and tapping into that imagery, and through that imagery into the reality of the spirit world that we are equally a part of the elders who continue to watch over us. And as I feel the energy tingling up my spine in this moment, I am grateful to reflect on the mere fact that I am alive, on the mere fact that I am here, on the mere fact that I am learning. And there's so much for us to learn and for us to experience within this lifetime. And that journey is one of remembrance, of remembering literally who we are in a non-linear sense. I feel that is a big part of the journey. As I continue to grow older, I continue to become wiser, and I continue to remember not only who I was, but who I am already in the future, aligning with that, continuing to step into that, continuing to embody that. And for me, that is Wolf Shield, many names, a leader, a light guardian, a shifter, a person who is one amongst many, who is committed and dedicated themselves to personal growth, to be able to help assist others, to be able to help be of an intentional service in community, to help bring more of us through those doors of perception that will help us see, connect, and understand more of this reality around us. For myself, with where I am at every time I do these sweat lodges, I'm always in a different place. I am always learning new lessons. And that's the thing with this life. It's that there's always more lessons, and it's so psychedelic. Because as we grow, we become more capable of handling the lessons that are still coming our way. And so for me, many of those lessons are of the heart. Learning new ways to love, learning to love through different forms of proximity, learning to love through deep trust, learning to love through divine timing, learning to love the process of divine timing. And that is the wisdom that I am constantly reflecting on, and I use that wisdom to deepen into my own strength, to find my courage in the deep trust, in the deep knowing that this is the perfect reality, that everything that is unfolding is for our highest growth. And within that, to continue to become responsible for my actions, responsible for my own transformation, while still understanding the fact that I myself am not perfect, that I myself am continuing to learn through my own flaws, yet those flaws in themselves are perfect because they lead us to more self-discovery. And one of the things that I've been reflecting on for myself and that I share with you is the wisdom of still knowing that we can be sad and still feel strong at the same time. And there's parts of me when I sit with certain feelings, like I want to be able to cry. And I want that to be authentic. Like, this isn't a performance for the camera. This is a reflection and a documentation of my own heart. And I know that, like, if I sit with my own feelings, if I feel the authenticity of my own journey, if I reflect on the depths of my own love, there are many reasons that I have to cry. I cry not just for the fact that there are parts of me that are sad, but I cry for the immense amount of love that I am capable of receiving, that I am worthy of. That in itself, knowing that I am loved and knowing the depth of love that others have for me, brings me into a deeper space of my own heart, into a deeper space of my own courage. And we always have an infinite amount of love to be able to share. And if we can't put it towards we may not be able to put it towards exactly what we want. But we find the fact that we can still share it, because the love that we give for one is the love that we give for all. And by loving all, we love the one. And by loving the one, we love the all. And so as I continue to grow, I continue to expand my heart. I continue to reflect on the love that I am capable of sharing. And this is the love of our ancestors. This is the love of our future. This is the love of the universe itself. And so for me, through this sweat lodge once again, I bring forth the healing of my own heart, the strength of my spirit, the clarity of my mind. And what do I mean by that? I heal my heart through my own compassion for myself, through my own understanding that everything is happening for me. I find strength in my spirit through my wisdom that I tap into, through the wisdom that I remember, through my connection with the earth, with the stars, with the ancestors, with the future that is already here and that I can continue to align with, that I continue to step into, the gifts that I continue to receive, and the clarity of my mind to give me the purpose and the will and the intention to continue to be able to step forward in service of others, to continue to be able to intentionally transform my own reality, to continue to be the master of my own destiny, to continue to step through the portals within the time so that more opportunities can continue to arise for myself and others. And so, though the moon is not within my sight, I still feel it within my heart. And though there are many things that I am sad about, I am still infinitely happy. And I find my strength through my trust. And I know that if things are meant to happen, they will happen. And I wish the best for others, not just for myself. And I am willing to put the happiness of others before those of my own desires. For it is through our selflessness that we are reminded of what love truly is, of what deep love really is. Not always necessarily doing what we want, but doing what we must. And through that we grow, and through that we develop relationship with ourselves, with the universe, with the trust in the process. And so I am grateful. I am grateful for this sweat lodge. I am grateful for this ceremony. I am grateful for the mosquitoes that are like even making sweet, sweet love to my back right now. I am grateful for the fact that I can still laugh. That there are things to laugh about. That there are things to smile about. And I send my love out to all of you who watch this. For all of you who receive this message, knowing that when I was in that sweat, I was thinking about you as well. All of you. With the honesty of my heart, with the integrity of my spirit, I was thinking about you. What you may be going through, giving you the prayers that I have to offer. I pray for all of us. We are all here to help each other grow. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help. In fact, it is encouraged. So ask for help from each other. Ask for help from your spirit guides. Ask for help from the elders. Ask for help from your higher self, whatever you want to call it. We are one organism. We are one breath. We are one dream awakening to itself. So I see you. I honor you. I thank you. And I love you. The journey continues through the love that we share. Let us continue to ripple out these waves of compassion so that they come back to us in new, beautiful, and exciting ways. Let us continue to build community. Let us continue to expand our hearts. Let us continue to deepen our connection. Let us continue to remember all of what we are, all of who we became, who we have come here to be. Thank you. Thank you. The journey continues with each and every breath. Finding that purpose, connecting with that bigger story, those of us who have come here to help awaken within the dream. Miigwech. Woof woof.